Welcome to Richard Mabey Presents.
Hello, YouTube friends. This is Richard Mabey with Richard Mabey Presents, and with my sister Patty. She's driving. Appreciate it very much. It is Sunday, Easter Sunday, April 20th, 2025 at 8:24 in the AM. Headed off to church. They're going to have a church breakfast, some donuts, some bagels,
All carbs.
yeah, some biscuits, some toast,
A little fruit.
a little fruit.
No toast. No toast.
What's the other thing? Well, they don't do. Do they do the buns anymore?
No, because Daryl's gone.
That fella's gone,
As I said, we're going to have the hot buns.
so nobody else can get the hot buns.
He makes them from scratch. That was his thing. And they'll have coffee, no tea.
Yeah, and hot coffee and no tea. They don't believe in tea.
If you drink tea, you're fruity.
Yeah, yes, like real men drink coffee. So, Mickey, I got my Mickey Mouse hat on, and
real women drink coffee, then they beat the man up.
and my Mickey Mouse tie on. So not on Easter Sunday, it's Mickey Mouse, unofficially Mickey Mouse Day.
You know, you got to bring. Did you bring all your ties in?
Yes, I did. And I got to figure out how I'm gonna like box them because
I would box them and just put Richard's bedroom on them.
I know, but I have to fold them very carefully so they don't get
You
ruined.
don't have to fold them. And all your clothes you got in that closet, you better start thinning them now, boy. Because we can't take all that with us.
All right, just on the ties,
Yeah.
I have to figure out how to fold each tie.
I would just worry about leaving about 5 ties out for the next 5 weeks, so that way you got ties for church.
Right, but what I'm saying is,
You just fold them. You fold them like a sock, and you put them in a. Oh, give them to me. I'll do it. Jeez.
No. Okay, we'll cover it.
It won't be wrinkled. You fold them like a sock. That's how they come in at the stores. That's how I know how to fold them. You don't fold them because then it creases. You make a circle with them, like you make a spaghetti. And eating spaghetti, you roll them like, and that's how you do it. Ooh, it's sun.
Ooh, and the morning sun,
Oh my gosh, is that bright? Oh.
when it's in your face, really shows your age.
All right, we don't need to sing it today.
I'm not saying, I'm just saying the
Wow,
lyrics.
look at that church. What do you think?
Wow, they pack them in
I
there.
think it's Easter or something.
Wow, they pack them in. Look at them.
It
So
would be Easter or something.
we're on Highway 466 right now. Okay, I gotta
We
get
would
rid.
show you where we're gonna move to, but I don't want people to know where we're moving to.
So, get the hats down. Richard Mabey Presents YouTube channel. My sister booked this one for me.
Everybody knows that Richard right now.
Oh, I like to leave them up. That's right, because the guys get a kick out of my Lincoln Park, New Jersey, and Heritage Hills. I found this one. It was in the road, and I scooped it up, and I had it on the garage yard sale for $1. Nobody bought it. My assistant scoutmaster patch, Donald Duck, and the 1983 Boonton District Fall Camporee. And my friend John at church gave me a beautiful patch here. It's absolutely beautiful. It's the Goose Pond Scout Reservation, Northeast Pennsylvania Council. Yeah, that's a beauty. That's a beauty. That's an absolutely beautiful patch. I love that patch. So yeah, we're on 466.
You love everything. God.
What the world needs now is love, more love.
Really?
That's what the wow. That sun is bright.
I know it's bright. You should be wearing your
So-
sunglasses because of your eye problem.
I know, but I can't see the camera.
Oh, so when you go blind. I did it all for the.
And I'd rather go blind, girl, than to see you dance with him. What song? Who sang that song? What album? And what time was it? I'd rather go blind, girl, than to see you walk away with him.
Who cares?
What do you cares? People love my...
Oh yeah, they answer your trivia questions. Yeah, right. They love it so much.
If I was on Jeopardy and the subject was 1960s rock and roll history, I would probably win $1 million. They'd have me on like constantly all the time.
Okay.
I'd rather go blind was from in 1973, Sing It Again Rod album. Rod Stewart, Sing It Again Rod album. So this is this is real Florida right here. This is the heartland of Florida here. This is in Cookie Cutter, Florida. This is the real Florida here. The Wawa here.
The Wawa's Cookie Cutter.
Yeah, Wawa's New Florida. I know.
I can put it down.
Put it down?
Yeah, but don't face him.
Oh, okay. He's quite the cowboy there.
He's blasting Rod Stewart or something.
Yeah. It's really blasted, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Should put the AC on. It's getting hot. There's the Advanced Auto Parts. That's where we came down, and when Dad was still alive, rented, and he bought the car wash there in 2005, and I just finished it up just recently, the last drop of it. So it lasted 10 years.
Because we never used it. We were
50, 25.
we were at the same time.
Look, oh, I love that fountain there. So, now this development here, what do they call this one? Water Oaks. Man, they really soak you for the lot fee.
Yeah, I don't think they're owned by the same people that have the other ones. Maybe it is, but the lot fee is outrageous there.
So this is Easter.
Okay, please don't sing. I've asked you many times, don't sing. In the morning I get a headache, and I like to get rid of the headache before I get. That's why I tell you not to sing. In this car, people don't realize this car is very tiny. It's worse than a Corvette or something inside. It's really tiny.
We're coming on to CR25 now.
We are on it. We gotta get rid of those extra bags of clothes.
There's Goodwill.
Yeah, we're not going there.
Yeah, you're not supposed to go there.
If we do, we're not telling nobody we dropped it off there.
It's against our church's beliefs to go to Goodwill.
Yeah, but they like the Salvation Army, but then they complain about the Salvation Army. So,
I know.
Which is the worst of the two evils.
Then they'll complain about, you know.
I'm not gonna go to every thrift store and get rejected. I'll just dump it there. Jeez, you know what I mean?
I know.
Who cares what they do with the clothes? Who cares if they charge you $50?
Didn't they have an issue with Salvation Army for a while?
Yeah, they did. Then they had an issue with somebody else.
Yeah.
It just keeps snowballing. This church is packing them in.
Yeah, look at. Whoa! You ain't whistling Dixie. Look at this. Oh my goodness gracious. Just pack them in. Church at the Springs. We're building.
It's gonna be a bank.
building.
That's gonna be a bank.
Wow. Here it is, Blue Parrot. That's the place to go, I'll tell you. It's swinging there.
It's way in
It's
the
a
back.
swinging time.
I didn't talk that mother and daughter team that we passed.
I know.
I probably would have tried to get that trailer in there.
Let's see if the sun. Oh, the sun's better.
But you know what? If you buy a trailer or something, you're stuck until you sell it. The guy told me that the price of the value of them go down. It's like pulling a car out of the parking lot.
I know.
And all that goes up is your lot fee.
I like that house right there. I love that house. Well, they'll probably pack them in our church today, huh?
Okay, what were you saying? Did you put the Bibles back in the car?
Oh, yes, yes. Phew, that was close. I almost forgot them.
Freudian slip up. Freudian slip up.
Here comes the building. Just mow those trees down
I
and
think they got a
build.
building on that. They got a building.
This is ridiculous.
I think these are going to be apartment houses.
Yes. It's all going to come out on 25. And then they're going to cry the blues and widen 25 with taxpayers' money. I can't believe this baseball cap didn't sell. Remember the fellow bought two? We won't say which ones he bought, but we bought two and he wouldn't buy this one?
Yeah.
Heritage Hills.
Must be a place that nobody likes.
I bet that's it. I should Google Heritage Hills and find out what it's about.
That's something bad.
Wouldn't it be funny, like, if, like in the comments, I get a comment.
They're building there.
Look at the building. That's all right. Look at this. A building here. Just build. Cut trees down, build.
Well, it's official. They put it in the paper yesterday
What's that?
that Costco's is coming to the villages.
Costco's is coming to the villages.
It'll be open next year. Spring of 2026. They're taking a long time to build it, aren't they?
I know.
I figured they'd have it up and running
Building there.
by February. By the time the snowbirds came back.
How are they? They're gonna have. I imagine like 7:30. Say from 7 o'clock to 8:30 in the morning on this CR25 when they're done with all the building. What it's gonna be like? It's gonna be bumper to bumper car, and then they're gonna widen. You know?
Where are they going to work?
I know.
Because a lot of people work from home, makes $40 an hour.
Yeah.
Let me get that job.
Here's the orange juice factory. I don't know if they're still in operation or not.
Oh, I got it. Never mind. Just remind me about the other thing.
Okay.
Say the other thing.
Other thing, yeah. When we're here's that little. I love that old house there.
There's a church. They don't use a church.
They don't use that church. Yeah, Easter Sunday there'd be a few cars there.
Well, it's kind of early yet.
That was the coolest thing. The fellow that lived in that house
Used to live there.
passed away. He was a scoutmaster for like 30 years. It was really like, oh, Tommy just fell.
Well, right in your lap.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna sing. I'm just gonna say that deaf, dumb, blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. Put down what rock and roll band did the original on that one?
Queen.
No, Tommy, can you hear me? That deaf, dumb, blind kid becomes part of the machine.
Queen.
He ain't got no sense.
Queen.
He's got all the senses.
Then?
Becomes part of the machine.
Okay, who was it?
That deaf, dumb, blind
Who was
kid.
it then?
What's her name? used to smash The Who. The Who 1971 was this. It was I think it was the first rock opera ever. You know, like a you know. Then who did the cover in 1974? Who did the cover of the Tommy song? 1974.
Why would they have a cover?
Well, that cover means another singer sang it. Who do you think it was?
Queen.
No, Rod Stewart. The deaf, dumb, blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. I'll tell you, I could like.
Who say you're right?
What do you mean?
Who say you're right?
You could just check me on Google.
Whatever.
It seems that it seems you're going a little fast.
I had the guy right up my back, so I had to get rid
Yeah,
of him.
but they hide here very.
I had to get rid of him. He was on my back.
Is he still on your back?
No, he backed up.
They hide in these little coves here.
The coves here.
Well, these little hidden
I'm going to tell you something.
places.
In all the times that I've traveled this road, and it's been many moons that I've traveled this road. In my travels on this road, many moons, okay, I've never seen a car patrol.
Police officer.
So, and even in the area that it says 40 miles an hour or 30 miles an hour, I've never seen it.
That's because they hide so well.
That's because they're not on this road. They have a barracks up here or something. That's about it.
I love this pine forest here. Of course,
Okay, we love anything.
in about 2 years it'll all be gone. They'll be building. Here's these little huts I like so much right here.
I don't think they rent them out.
I know. There's the house. Our aunt Ida had a home just like that. And here it is, the landmark of landmarks. Now we believe that's the postman. There it is, one of the smallest post offices in Florida. I like CR25. It's definitely one of my favorite roads.
Reminds me of 202.
Yeah, I know. It's so quaint. Of course, they're going to destroy it. They're going to destroy the country charm of CR25. They just keep building. Greed. That's what it's all about. And I heard they're not selling the houses like they used to. You know? There is my Lincoln Park hat. I'd like to go to Lincoln Park just for a week. You know what I mean? Just go to Lincoln Park for a week.
Oh, fly up there.
I'm really hungry.
You are such a crybaby.
I'm not a crybaby. I'm just.
We'll be there shortly.
I can't believe this hat didn't sell.
It's kind of a stupid hat.
People picked it up. They looked at
Looks
it.
like weeds on it. You know what I mean? Not
I know. I know. I wouldn't. I know
looks
that
like
was.
just seaweed or something.
I know. So, at any rate, have breakfast. Then they have they have this thing when you eat your breakfast. They have like a little sermon thing going. So then you go into the church. They call it the auditorium, not the sanctuary. So you go to the auditorium, and you have another sermon. You know.
Do you know what the difference is between the sanctuary and the chapel, or whatever you want to call it?
Blessed.
Right. So in other words, this auditorium was never blessed.
They really need to bless it. I mean,
I thought that was interesting.
I know.
That that's why they go to sanctuary, because it's not a chapel. It's not a, what you call it?
Auditorium.
No, sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
It's an auditorium.
Still haven't fixed that.
I don't think we're going to. So post office.
Yeah. Here we come. Ocklawaha. Ocklawaha. Home of Ma Barker. Ma Barker. There's the car they shot up. It was not the one, but you know, they did a replica. Here we go, downtown Ocklawaha. Don't blink your eyes. The old post office. Lake Weir Sales. And the Ocklawaha Community Church. It used to be a Methodist church. Yeah, they changed it. So, good old Ocklawaha. I gotta switch around and close out here. So, YouTube friends, thus ends another fun-filled, exciting, absolutely educational episode of Richard Mabey Presents. I had a feeling they were going to have had done more building up further. Oh. Oh well. So I thank my sister Patty for driving.
I'm not going through a red light, Oscar. I stopped.
We have this fella Oscar. He points out to Patty when he's at church, and he points out he's the music director, and he points out to Patty when she goes through red lights.
Why did you have to explain that? That was just between me and Oscar. He would have laughed about it, but you had to explain it to everybody. The next red light I'm going to go through.
So, please subscribe. I now have 792 subscribers. I need 208 to make money on YouTube. So please subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. There's no tricks. There's no fine print. There's no asterisk. And then hit the bell, and that'll give you notification when I put up new YouTube episodes. Happy Easter to all Christians.
And to all, good night.
Yeah. And please like, comment, and share. Thank my sister Patty for driving. Stay happy, stay positive, stay healthy. Happy Easter. This is Richard Mabey signing off. Bye.